Hey everybody, Happy Dragon, and today I know this flag is a little bit messy. That's just because it is like it's actually really small. This is my finger. This is my pointer finger right here. That's my pencil. So you can see how small it is. So that's why it's a little bit messy. We're gonna do ours bigger, of course, and but we're gonna do kind of the same concept here that we see, and because this is one of this has really helped me when I learned it, and so yeah, let's get started. Um, so we'll start with just a regular flag, um, not like American flag, just a blank flag that we can play around with a little bit and just kind of do what we want with it. Just a second, okay. So, like I said, we are gonna do a flag today, and you saw that kind of wavy thing that I did with the flag in there. So let's just draw a pole, and I apologize, but the camera is. Uh, Actually, I think I can fix it really fast. Okay, so I don't think I can fix it very easily. Sorry about the moving, but the camera is kind of it's not backwards like it used to be, but it is it's kind of sideways, like so when I'm on the right side of the paper, it's actually saying that my hand is going to the left side of the paper. Um, but that shouldn't hinder us too much with drawing. It was just it was really annoying when it was backwards back when I was using just the regular computer camera. Now I got a new camera for Christmas, and this is much better, and I can even focus and everything. It's cool. So let's just draw a flagpole. So we'll start in just a straight line down, nothing fancy, and we'll have a little ball at the top. And from that, we'll make this just kind of a short flag. But so I've taught on foreshortened circles before, and basically it's the same idea here. So when the flag is flapping, it's just kind of going in a wavy pattern, but we're not looking directly down on the flag. So what we would see if we look directly down on the flag is this. Oh, we just see this. And you can see the circles that are just kind of halfway done here. Um, so basically, we're just kind of halfway drawing some circles. So, and that would be the flag right here. So if this came off of here, and we're looking at the flag from the top down, then the little ball would be right there, and the you wouldn't be able to see the pole because we were looking straight down on the flag. So you see these circles, that's going to be important because how do we flatten circles to where we're looking at it from a different angle to where we're looking at it from this angle? Well, we turn it into a foreshortened circle. So that's why instead of doing circles coming off of this, that wouldn't look right. We do foreshortened circles. So if I were to do this same pattern uh, on the actual flag, I would have my foreshortened circle right here, and then I would have a little bit of a bigger foreshortened circle right here. And follow along with me here because this is going to help us out with the flag. And then a small one right here, and then a little bit of a bigger one right here. About that size. So see, I'm turning these circles right here that I made when you're looking at the top of the flag. I'm turning them into foreshortened circles when you're looking kind of from the side of the flag, and then another small one right here. So if we were to turn this into a flag instead of just a bunch of hot dogs coming off of the flagpole, we would take it and we would just draw a line right here and then curve right here to start going along this part, and then go along this foreshortened circle, and then right here, and that would be it's not quite as curvy, but that would be the same as this right here. And then we would take this side down. If you guys have seen my scrolls video, this would be quite similar. So that is basically what we're doing right here. Um, and then if this was like supposed to be the American flag or whatever flag you would want to draw, I could do. And just do that. Um, Also get into the shading. If the sun is coming down from or just coming from like right here, uh, shading would be on this side, and it would start light up here and just kind of get darker and then kind of fade out again as it gets down to here. And just a little bit right here. And that would be a cool looking flag. Now, this isn't near as advanced though as that. You see how like that just has a lot more to it. And so we're going to get into that and just use kind of the same principle. So, now that I've explained what exactly we're doing here and why we're doing this, I'm going to step it up a little bit and come down off of this flag right here, this same flagpole. And instead of having the circles next to each other like they are up here, I'm gonna have them more like this. Okay, to where the flag is going to be coming um, like this. Okay, does that make so? I'll draw the shortened circle. We'll do uh this same thing right here. I'll draw a shortened circle right here, then a foreshortened circle right here, then a foreshortened circle right here. Okay, because that's what this is right here, right? That's what that is. So after I do that, I just kind of do the same exact thing. Come around. And end right there. All right. Now, here's the interesting part. Up here, we just kind of came down and just kind of copied it. We're going to do the same here, but here's where it gets fun. We do that, and then we're going to bring this down, this edge right here, and we're starting to go off the paper right there, but that's okay. And make sure this is curved, right? Because this is another foreshortened circle right here, right? So this is curved a little bit that way, and this is curved a little bit this way. We're basically drawing a bunch of cylinders, and another foreshortened circle right here. So this is curved too. All right, and we can just erase the foreshortened circles. That doesn't look quite right, does it? That just kind of looks weird. Uh, one problem is this. This is too flat. I didn't have that curved enough. But that still doesn't look quite right. Here's what we're missing right here. The flag, you're going to see the flag coming down right here too. And right here. That makes sense? So, like I said, we're just kind of drawing 3 cylinders right here because it's going to be like half of a cylinder right here, half of a cylinder right here, and half of a cylinder right here. And that's what we're drawing here. So we're drawing that other side of the cylinder, and that's very important. So now we'll make this into just another American flag. And I'm gonna have the stars, the blue part with the stars end about right there. Just kind of shade that in because it's darker. And we'd have the stripes. You can get into more detail later if you would like. And of course, we would need to do shading. So sun coming from the same place, we have shading on this side of the cylinder, because remember, we're doing cylinders here. And then shading on this side of the cylinder. And then shading right here, we're going to the inside of the cylinder, so that's a little bit confusing. But you can look at it like you can look at it like we were doing the scrolls. So it's like an empty cylinder, I guess. And there you have a flag. And that's more advanced. Now we're gonna just really have some fun with this concept and kind of go crazy with it. So draw another flagpole right here. So yeah, draw another flagpole. So like I explained earlier, it looks like I'm drawing with my left hand right now on the right side, but I'm really drawing with my right hand on the left side. The camera's just turned around, and if I turn it around the other way, it looks like I'm drawing upside down. Okay, so flagpole and the little ball at the top. And we won't worry about making these like American flags or anything. They'll be too skinny and too long. But uh and we're gonna quit doing the foreshortened circles. We're just gonna start going with it. So I'm just gonna go around and start doing curves. And don't try to do it exactly like me. Now like kind of do the same style, same technique as me, but don't do the same exact pattern. So like we were looking over here. I'm doing a totally different pattern of circles right here. And so you do a different pattern than me, because and just be creative with that. I don't want you copying exactly this part. I mean, you can if you want to, but it probably, like, whenever I watch some of my art instructors and stuff, I always change change something up to make it different or cooler in some way that I like it better. And that's really one of the ways that you improve very well with your art. So I'm just continuing this along. I know I'm going sort of fast. And then we'll end it right here. Oh, that went off the edge of the paper. Sorry about that. Okay. And we'll make the so this is just going to be kind of skinny so we can have more room to do stuff down here. But start bringing it down like a cylinder. Bring it down right here. Remember to do those back edges. Those back edges are very important. Bring it down right here. Sorry, I get really quiet sometimes while I'm drawing. I usually listen to an audiobook or something when I draw. Uh, so I'm usually pretty quiet while I draw. Um, I am going to begin selling my art. So um, if you would like to buy some art from me, if you would like to order some art, then I'll probably get that established sometime soon. Hopefully to get a good way to for you guys to order art and me to get it to you and stuff like that. So that's in the that's in the process right now. Okay, so now I'm going around and doing the bottoms. Do the bottom back there. You got to remember that. All right. Awesome. So, yeah, that's the general shape of the flag. And what I can do now is start the shading. So, yeah, just continue doing this. I know this gets a little bit monotonous, but it's also just pretty relaxing. Yeah, so I learned this from one of my teachers named Mark Kissler, and he has books and he does uh live artist things where he teaches people to draw, and he's I don't know how long he's been drawing, but it's his profession. He travels around the world doing different comic cons and stuff like that. He's a professional drawer, and so he's very good at drawing. And another he's this is another one of the things that he taught me. He taught me the scrolls and a lot of the different, especially cartoon stuff that I know. So how do you guys like that flag? Is that pretty fun? Flags can be pretty hard to master, but once you get it down, it's really really beneficial and a lot of fun to work on and stuff like that. So, uh, yeah, um, I'll show you really fast the way that this is kind of the same thing as a scroll. Basically, you could take a flag and turn it into a scroll just like this, and then and it's the same concept, and everything's here. See, I'm bringing the edges down just like I brought the edges down over here, and then doing the bottom like that, and that, and it's the same deal to where when you're looking down at the top of the scroll, it would be like a bunch of circles, like see, like that, and then it would just be like coming off the flagpole right here, and doing this deal. So it's the same exact thing, except just kind of done in a just a different um way, I guess. And you guys can go and watch my scroll video. We made a rose out of it, and you can use this technique to do anything. Well, not anything, but lots of things. So yeah. Oh, another thing uh, that I forgot to do right here. The shadow falling from these ones in front, coming down. It would be about like this, I'd say. And the reason it doesn't come exactly off from right here, uh, which it could stand to go a little bit higher, I think, maybe to about right there. But the reason it doesn't do that is because the shadow is falling all the way from back here, and then it's coming to right here because the shadow falls down. Okay, so the sun's right here, maybe, or I guess it would be more like right here, over up in here. Uh, the shadows falling down uh further than just right off right there. So yeah. So you guys play around with this, and it's like I said, it's really beneficial once you really get to know it. You can use it for all sorts of different, like paper and wings. Sometimes, like sometimes in my dragon wings, I'll have, so say this is the dragon right here. Uh, so say this is the dragon, and The wings are coming out from the side, and he's like in a dive. Like, I know this is messed up because like he's going up is what it looks like, but say this is down and he's going down, and the wings are kind of wrapped up a little bit. Let me make this even closer a little bit. They're not completely outstretched, so they're doing this number, like wrinkles in a sheet. It's doing this. So you see how that's the same as what I was doing up here, and it's just kind of it's wrinkled up. Now a lot of times I don't do that because uh, usually in a dragon wing, I know I'm getting into dragon anatomy here on a flag lesson, but usually I like to think of a dragon wing as like something made out of something that like kind of like elastic, that it doesn't bunch up when you push it together. It just kind of shrinks a little bit. If you know what I mean, it's like stretching when you open the wing, it like stretches out kind of like elastic, and then when you close it, it's still not wrinkly. Uh, but it would have to be wrinkly a little bit. So I usually don't do this uh, exactly, but sometimes I do. I'll show you really fast one I did recently. Did I miss it? Hold on 1 second. Oh, here it is. So like right there, it's the same deal as you do with flags. So there's lots of different applications to this flag um, technique, and it's a really useful thing to get down because there's all sorts of different ways that you can use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little flag lesson. There I am upside down. And there I am right side up. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find a way to sell my drawings very soon. And yeah, I'll be coming out with new videos very soon. See y'all.